Alrighty, folks. Topps Chrome Day. Fun stuff. Morning, Chris. While we're giving everybody a second to come in. Alright, so this is 2 hobby. The taller ones, and then 1 jumbo. So 5 autos in this one, 2 each in the hobby. Just FYI, today is actually Panini Immaculate release day as well. I'm getting 1 case. It's coming today. I know some people are down on Panini, but that's a really good Panini product. So I'm working on doing 1 in the group if we can get it to fill. Makes me a little nervous that Topps Chrome couldn't fill. So I don't know. We'll see what we can do with it. But Immaculate is also today. All right, guys, we'll get started. We'll do the hobby boxes first. By the way, I have 1 case of hobby. This is all I could get. 1 case of hobby and 3 jumbo boxes. That's it. That I could at least get at a reasonable price, which is maybe the better way of putting it. All right. Yeah, good luck, everybody. Ooh, y'all see that? That's red. Second pack. So, Eric, I am super curious to see what's going to play out here. As Jason pointed out in that post yesterday, so the Players Association deal starts in 2023, I guess, but the MLB deal doesn't start until 2025. So does that mean that Fanatics is going to have unlicensed, so they'll have players with unlicensed teams for a couple of years, and then, so that's curious. I think this thing is just ripe for a Topps buyout or Topps joint venture. And if that's the case, then all is okay in the world. It's just going to have a Fanatics sticker on it or whatever. My concern more than anything, because I think all that stuff will work itself out, my opinion only. My concern is, I mean, price points are already kind of out of hand. And I'm real concerned that that's going to get even worse under Fanatics. I mean, I agree, Eric. And you know, we keep talking about them buying Topps. That's what everyone wants to say, and I hope that's what happens, because, you know, Topps has obviously been the flagship since 1938. But there is a scenario where they buy Panini too. I mean, it's not like that's a... I mean, Panini has proven itself in the market, especially with the NFL and NBA. So, and collegiate product for that matter. It's really just baseball that Panini has an issue with. But I'll see. I'll be curious where it ends up. I am concerned about price points. Fanatics is not at all inexpensive. I worry that they're going to knock out some of the lower end products. But again, if they buy Topps or even Panini for that matter, you know, hopefully they kind of keep the status quo and it's just a Fanatics sticker or branding or whatever on it. All right. Here we go. I see a purple in there too. Good luck, everybody. Topps Chrome for the first time. They look exactly the same as 2021 Topps, so I can't read the names because it's the tiniest font ever. So we'll do our best here. Kevin Newman, Zach Greinke. There's a Future Stars Brusdar Gratterall. So that's a new insert. Austin Riley, Rigneto Doer, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. There is a Prism. These are unnumbered, but a Prism Glaber. Exactly, Eric. And that's the issue. Andrew Benintendi, Carlos Correa. Here's a purple. Going to the Royals. Salvi Perez to $2.99. Normally don't top load that high numbered, but I'm feeling generous with Topps Chrome today. Green wave back there too. Nolan Arenado, Acuna, Ryan Weathers, John Means. There's our first auto going to the Dodgers. Victor Gonzalez. It's clean looking. Victor Gonzalez to the Doyers. Congrats. Not the best rookie auto, but on the board. Corey Seager, Walker Buehler. Here's the green wave, or aqua wave maybe. Mike Moustakas to the Reds. That's to $199. Aqua Shimmer, probably, actually, now that I... Yeah, congrats, Keith. At least you pulled an auto since you struck out on the filler, man. Sorry about that. That's a nice Casey Mize, 86. Sean Murphy, Nick Castellanos, Sixto. Carlos Correa, Eloy. Brady Singer, Chris Sale, Yasmani Grandal, Cuba Baseball. Josh Hader, Brandon Lau, Glaber. There's a Prism Brandon Lau to the Rays. Nice Joe Adell. Jose Ramirez, Christian Javier, John Means, Kyle Schwarber, Jose Abreu, Jock Peterson, Tony Gonsolin, Future Stars, Max Muncy, George Springer, still is an Astro, Paul Goldschmidt, I guess he was in Series 1, so they can't change that. I guess he'll probably be an update as a Blue Jay. Brady Singer, 86. There's a Bohm. All right, well, there you go, Keith. So nobody hurt too badly there, and at least you pulled an auto. Another Aqua back there. Joey Gallo, Albert Pujols, Noah Syndergaard, Marco Gonzalez, Austin Meadows, Matt Olson, Prismic Power, Anthony Rendon. Yes, so far they seem okay. Good call, Eric. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, the two... Yeah, Salvi and Moustakas both look pretty good. There's a Joey Bart for you, Sean. At least one base for you. David Dahl, Shin Yamaguchi. There's a Prism Jackie Bradley Jr., still with the Red Sox. Starling Marte, Ryan Braun, Devin Williams, Blake Snell. Our first Pache. Yeah, I don't love this 2021 design, but I will say it looks better on Chrome than it did on paper. Luke Voigt, Ketel Marte. Oh, that's pretty nice right there. That's a nice Marlins hit. Josh, I think that's you in the filler. Monty Harrison, Aqua Auto to $199. That's a nice card. I like it. Yes, the name font is still terrible. Although I'm finding it's easier to read on the Chrome. Nice Monty. Congrats. Soto. Tim Anderson. Alejandro Kirk. There's a Soto 86. Scooble. Nate Pearson. Michael Conforto. Manny Machado. Ryan Yarbrough. Gio Urshela, DJ LeMahieu, David Ortiz, Dominican, Dallas Keuchel. That red at the back. Ooh. So Shohei 86. Anthony Rendon. Dylan Carlson. Solid. Hit most of the big rookies in this first box. Prism, Luis Campusano. Max Kepler. Amin Rosario. Jesus Sanchez. William Contreras. Mike Clevenger. Patrick Corbin. Bobby Dahlbeck. There we go. Future Stars Bo Bichette. Hyunjin Ryu. Luis Garcia. Yadi Molina. Eduardo Escobar. Miggy. Paul DeYoung. Adalberto Mondesi. And this red shimmer, or red wave. It's a Ranger. Corey Kluber. 3 of 5 to the Rangers. Nice hit. Wish it was a little bit better name. But nice card nonetheless. Anytime you get a red, you've had a pretty good day. Congrats. Yeah, who's got the Rangers on this? I gotta look. Rangers are kind of one of those like value buys in 2021 that, frankly, there are a lot of hits. There's a lot of like Tejeda and Apostle autos. I mean, it's pretty good, actually. Let's see. Rangers. Who has them? Zach. Congrats, man. Nice hit. Yep. For sure, Eric. But, hey, man, you'll take it, right? If only it was one of those rookies. Apostle. I like Apostle a lot, actually. So, you know, we'll see if he becomes anything. But, dude, you can hit a ton of Ranger autos. Like, all those Panini products, like Absolute and Diamond Kings and all those guys, no one ever bought the Rangers, and so they'd end up in a filler, and I swear, I ended up with the Rangers half the time in fillers, and I've got more of those Ranger autos on, like, you know, Panini patches and all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, I know how you feel about the Panini products in general, Eric, but actually, to be fair, yeah, Huff, too, good point. To be fair, though, I'm not sure you hate the Panini products, you just hate the unlicensed. Which is fair. I mean, to be honest, as cool as, I mean, going back to the Fanatics thing, I mean, let's be real, those Panini products are very cool. So add a license to them, and they get, you know, I mean, we see it with the NBA and the NFL. You take National Treasures and put an Angels logo on Trout, and all of a sudden, see a Key Brian in there. Base. We didn't hit him in the first box. Yeah, but imagine if they could get that license through Fanatics. Man, if I were Panini, that would have been the first call I was making yesterday. Was to somebody over at Fanatics to say, hey, how about us? There's a green wave. I hear you, Eric. Yep. And that's my fear, Nick, is that's what's about to happen with this Fanatics deal. I still don't understand why MLB is still offering so many exclusives. Like, there's got to be more money in... Although, I don't know. If if the Players Association and MLB have equity in Fanatics, then that's a game changer. And then you would want exclusivity. But what do I know? All right. Good luck, guys. Hobby box number 2. Miggy, Luis Garcia, Prismic Power Mike Trout. What a cool Trout card. Alex Verdugo, Byron Buxton, Eduardo Escobar. There's a Prism Aroldis Chapman. Max Fried, Salvi Perez, Cody Bellinger. Weird. Salvi Perez again. Didi. JD Martinez, John Lester. And here's one of those Rangers autos. Congrats, Zach. Kohei Arihara. Looks pretty nice on the horizontal, actually. It's a good looking card. Told y'all. Zach knew what he was doing buying the Rangers. Kohei's a solid prospect. Oh, you know, you're right. I think it actually, you are. Well, it doesn't say that. It does look a little different, but it doesn't say refractor on the back. Oddly. Marcus Semien, Freddie Freeman. Here's the green wave. Byron Buxton to the Twins. That's to 99. I'm glad the Twins hung on to him. Just putting it all together. Maybe he's finally got a future. First Mountcastle on the 86. Yep. Yeah, no, Nick. I mean, if they've got an equity share, then it absolutely makes sense that they'd keep it exclusive. Carlos Santana, Shane McClanahan, Austin Hayes, Vladdy, Dominican, Luis Patino, Ian Anderson, Lewis Brinson. There's a Prism Will Myers, Justin Upton, Kluber, Jorge Soler, Upton again. It's the same thing. Not labeled refractor, though. Tyler Glasnow, Lucas Giolito, Spencer Howard, Dylan Cease, Future Stars, Clark Schmidt. There's our Key Brian. I don't think so, Nick. I think Buxton has at least 1 year left on his deal. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But Keston, there's a Joe Adell 86. That's pretty nice. These seem to be centered a little better, too. A lot of those 86s were miscut in Series 1 and 2. Moncada, Moustakis, Kyle Tucker, Tyler Glasnow. Those do look like refractors, though. But they're not marked that way, which is odd. But that is what that looks like. Ozzy Albies, Jared Walsh, Josh Bell, John Lester. Yeah, that silver's a little different. Frankie Lindor, Springer, Goldie, Kyle Lewis, Future Stars, Leody Taveras, Joey Gallo, Albert Pujols. There's a Christian Javier Prism, Grandal, Austin Meadows, Matt Olson, Wilson Ramos. It's definitely a refractor. I can see it every time now. They're just not marked that way. Buster Posey, David Dahl, Shun Yamaguchi. There's a Yankee hit, Nick Nelson. Nick Nelson. Yeah, 4th Arbier. So what does that mean, Nick? He has 1 more year left on his deal next year? Is that right? And we'll see if the Twins try to get a deal done with him. Garrett Crochet, Ryan Braun, Devin Williams. So he'll get, I mean, it's a big year. See, that one's miscut a little bit. Tatis, though. So he'll get a bunch of money in this Arbier, given his performance, I would think. I know he's been hurt, but Charlie Morton, Luke Voigt, Ketel Marte, Sam Huff. That looks like a refractor. Chapman, Anderson, Alejandro Kirk Glaber from Venezuela. Jake Arrieta, Nate Pearson, Michael Conforto. There's an Jose Ramirez. Sorry, I almost said Andres Jimenez. Jose Ramirez, Prism. In 2023. Okay. Right, and I think that's a big question. Build around him. Oh, there's our first Jazz. Guess we didn't hit him in the first box. Gio Urshela, DJ LeMahieu, Bieber, Sonny Gray, Anthony Rendon, Dylan Carlson. That's number 2 of him. Devin, Future Stars. Yep, that's exactly right, Nick. That's the problem with him. Talent out the ears, though. Yelly, Ahmed Rosario, Jesus Sanchez, Aaron Judge on the 86, Charlie Blackmon, Patrick Corbin, Bobby Dahlbeck, Steven Strasburg, and Jack Flaherty. All right, guys. Here's the big gun. The Jumbo. So 13 cards a pack. And how many packs? It's 12 packs. Five autos in here. I will say, I know everyone loves the Jumbos, and I couldn't get my hands on much, but the value at the price point, at least that I was paying for them, really wasn't necessarily there when you could get a lot of hobby. So when you kind of count in all the like total volume of cards and total volume of autos, the hobby were just fine. I mean, obviously you got to break more hobby, but by the time you kind of pay for both, like, 2.5 hobbies, it's about the same. All right, Shane McClanahan, Austin Hayes, Jared Walsh, Josh Bell, Dane Dunning, Kyle Lewis, Anderson Tejeda, Brandon Crawford, Dean Kramer. There's a Prismic Power Matt Olson. Nice Dylan Carlson, 86. Oh, auto right behind him. To the Reds, TJ Antone. That's to $4.99. That's on a refractor. It's kind of a fun hit. I like Antone, even though he's a pitcher. TJ Antone. Javi Baez. It's funny, like, the autos are marked refractor. Oh, they are refractor. It's just in a different spot. So normally it's like right up here above the number, right? It's over here on the side. Spencer Howard, Corey Kluber, Jorge Soler, Ian Anderson, Lewis Brinson, Shane Bieber, Clayton Kershaw, Nelson Cruz, Isaac Paredes, Max Scherzer, Sean Murphy, Anthony Rizzo Prism, Marcus Semien, Mike Moustakas, Kyle Tucker. There's a Key Bryan. Keston, Lucas Giolito, Acuna, Benintendi. Yeah, that's why I was thrown off, Eric. I was just looking for it in that specific spot, and it's not there. Austin Riley. I mean, I could look at it and be like, yeah, that's definitely a refractor. And yet, so, sorry. Altuve, Strasburg. There's a Key Bryan 86 with a auto underneath it. Going to Family Herbranson. To the Braves, Patrick Weigel. Patrick Weigel. Maybe not the most exciting Brave, but Braves auto nonetheless. Pretty nice on the horizontal. Carlos Santana, David Dahl, Shin Yamaguchi, Austin Meadows, Matt Olson, Jack Flaherty, Charlie Blackmon, Yelly, Sonny Gray. Yeah, exactly, Eric. I'm hoping that Nate and Holly know who that is. Jazz Chisholm. I was trying to play it off like, sure, he's a good prospect. I don't know. Jake Arrieta, Prismatic Power, Garrett Cole, Aaron Judge, 86, Luis Patino, Refractor, Alejandro Kirk, Luke Voigt, Ketel Marte, Ryan Braun, Devin Williams, Marcus Semien, Didi. Yeah, there's ink on a card. So, Max Fried, Alex Verdugo, Willie Castro, Future Stars, Brandon Lau, Prism. Auto number 3 to the Diamondbacks, Humberto Mejia. Steve, I only know that's you because you took a different tack and basically took the 3 cheapest teams, which is a new strategy and probably a good one, honestly. Here's a Dylan Carlson refractor. That's nice. LeMahieu, Nate Pearson, Michael Conforto, Tim Anderson, Clark Schmidt, Tyler Glasnow, Justin Upton, Luis Patino, Lindor, Carlos Santana, Moncada, Ryan Mountcastle, 86, Anthony Rendon. All right, half a box left. I need more sleeves. I will say, in person, looking at these, y'all can tell me when you get them in the mail, but I do think this design is a lot better on Chrome than it was on paper. The names are much, much, much easier to read on Chrome. Like, I'm not kidding. When you're doing paper breaks, and you know this, Eric, from doing these breaks, I cannot read the names. Like, they all fuzz together, and the font is awful. On Chrome, it seems to have, like, the kerning looks a little better. I don't know. I know, Steve. So you tried a different tack. And you got some ink, at least. At least one piece of ink so far. All right, good luck, everyone. Last little section here. Bobby Dahlbeck. Ahmed Rosario. Jesus Sanchez. We're sticking a little bit. Anthony Rendon. There's a Dylan. A pretty decent Dylan Carlson break, even without ink. Gio Urshela. Noah Syndergaard. Xander. Ozzie Albies. Yohan Moncada. There's a Buster Posey Prism. Mets hit for you, Eric. Ali Sanchez. Some ink. There you go. Vladdy refractor. Byron Buxton. Eduardo Escobar. Miggy. Luis Garcia. Patrick Corbin. Alex Kirilloff. That is the first Kirilloff. I know, because I have the Twins, and that is not great. Well, I hear you, Eric, but beggar meat chooser. Tony Gonsolin, Mark Canha, Blake Snell, Trent Grisham, nice Joe Adell, 86, and then a blue wave behind him to the Rays. Ryan Yarbrough to 75 on the blue wave. Yeah, it gives you a card you can sell, right, Eric? Although him in a Mets uniform, you probably still. You, still a Cub. Freddie Freeman, J.D. Martinez, John Lester, Salvi Perez, Cody Bellinger, Giancarlo Stanton, Shogo, Tyler Stevenson, Chris Davis, Garrett Cole, Jesus Lizard, Garrett Crochet Prism, pretty nice. Witt, Brady Singer, Chris Sale, Nick Castellanos, Sixto. There's a card behind him. Walker Buehler. Jackie Bradley Jr. Yeah, for sure. Kwang King Kim, Yu Darvish, Vladdy, Kevin Kiermaier, Vladdy Dominican. There we go. We haven't had a lot of Mountcastle, but that prism's pretty nice. And the Orioles were a filler team, interestingly. Votto, Jose Ramirez, Christian Javier, Brandon Lau, Glaber, Yasmani Grandal, Leote, Will Myers, Aroldis Chapman, Luis Campusano. There's a Bo Bichette Future Stars. Another Tatis 86. We got a Dodgers Aqua. Will Smith to 199. Coming for you, Keith. Last little run here. Looks like another Aqua back there. Zach Greinke, Joey Gallo, Albert Pujols, Springer, Goldie, Jose Abreu, Jock Peterson, Matt Chapman, Charlie Morton, Garrett Crochet, Buster. There's a Glaber Prism, Lindor, and to the A's. Oh, that's a auto hit. Actually, I think that's you too, right, Steve? Dalton Jeffries. He's a good prospect. Dalton Jeffries to the A's. The Aqua is to 199. I thought we were out of autos. There you go. All right, guys. That's it. Solid, if not crazy. None of the monster names. But it's kind of how Chrome tends to be. The Monty Harrison's pretty nice. All right, so color parallels. We did get a red, so there's that. All right, so to the Royals, Salvi Purple, that's to $2.99. The Aqua Shimmer to the Reds, Mike Moustakas, that's to $1.99. And then a regular Aqua to the Dodgers, Will Smith. To 99, Green Wave, Byron Buxton. To 75, yeah, 75, Blue Wave, Ryan Yarbrough to the Rays. Corey Kluber, there's our red wave, that's to 5 to the Rangers. Congrats, Zach, on that one. Autos. All right. Mostly base autos, but unnumbered. So to the Mets, Ali Sanchez, Humberto Mejia to the Diamondbacks, Patrick Weigel to the Braves, Nick Nelson to the Yankees, Kohei Arihara to the Rangers, Victor Gonzalez to the Dodgers, TJ Antone Refractor to $4.99 to the Reds. That's probably the best hit to the Marlins, of the autos at least. To the Marlins, Monty Harrison Aqua, that is to $1.99. And then to the A's, Dalton Jeffries Aqua to $1.99 as well. All right, guys. Yeah, you bet, Steve. We've got more Chrome. So I posted a couple of them on eBay. We could do we could try like a random team and see if that does it, just because some of the pricing on these is a little high on some teams, but if you hit them in a random, maybe that works. I don't know. We could try that. But I tried that random with the mixer, and that didn't work either. So I'm also hoping maybe it's just this week where everyone's, getting kids back to school and doing all that. Maybe just a busy week, and they just haven't had time to pay attention. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'll get these sorted and out to you guys. We got a huge shipment of stuff leaving the office today that's all labeled up and ready to go. Yeah, you bet, Keith. Thanks for joining in. All right, guys, we'll see you at the next one. Actually, if anyone wants to watch, and those of you who are in the baseballs break, we'll break them at 11, so in 25 minutes or so. Thanks, guys. See you.